Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey.
I'm so
Hey.
grateful that y'all are here. Hey! I want to give room and space to name that I am so grateful for everyone to be here with me. Of course, my name is Almetta. Sounds like Cheetah. I am the founder and principal consultant of Atima Consulting. And also, for those who may know, I also just opened my private practice, which is Soma Rooted Wellness. And I'm so grateful to be in a space with y'all. I wanted to say that today is a really special opportunity because I have two dear and near folks in my life who are going to do a demo with me because I know that a lot of folks go, Almeida, what do you really do? Like, what is going on? So, I am offering an amazing 7-week series, y'all. It is a group coaching series and it's called Freedom Unfiltered. And it's so amazing, especially during these dystopian as F times. We want to give it an opportunity for you to find your soul spot, who you truly are. For those who may know or may not know, I'm a brain spotting practitioner. Brain spotting truly allows you to be in a place to acknowledge that by Dr. David Grant, who's the creator of brain spotting, says where you look affects how you feel. Let's try that one more time for the folks in the back. Where you look affects how you feel. Okay. So I want to just give a little bit of a mini demo on top of the demo. So I'm gonna ask my friends Gladys and also my cousin Jaren. These are my friend and family who are here with me. But I'm just gonna ask the entire folks who are watching right now just to see where their eyes go. Okay, because reminding you to be in a place to remember that where you look affects how you feel. Okay. So, Gladys, where is your favorite place that you love to vacation?
Curacao.
Okay, yes. So did y'all see that Gladys's eyes just naturally went to the up to the right? Did you notice that? Yeah. Okay, let's try it one more time. Jaren, where's your favorite place to travel?
Puerto Vallarta.
Yes. And as you saw, where did Jaren's eyes go?
They went up a little bit.
They went up. They went up, right? So this is an awesome opportunity to know that it's a decolonizing practice because this is something that you already naturally do. Your brain knows this to be true. And it's actually where your eyes look, right? Gives this opportunity of a portal to get to access that information. So when I asked the question, you saw their eyes move to a certain location to access to that portal. Okay. Well, we're going to get a little bit deeper here. Okay. So I'm going to help my folks today to get to their soul spot because that's really where it's at to find out who you truly are. Okay. So I've asked them both to come up with a space where it is called the expansion spot. We're going to get to the expansion spot where I will show a demo of how they are going to access or share something that they really want to access with ease. I don't care if it's from being a place where they want to travel to another location, own the island, if
Mm.
they want to invest in greater money, funds, whatever it may be. And this is just for anyone out there, y'all. If you're looking at a place where you're like, okay, this dystopian is dystopian as F, and I'm trying to reimagine a different pathway or the infinite pathways to liberation. That's one way to imagine this. There's spaces of people who may have dating, wanting to have a relationship and like, oh, I want a partner. Okay, cool. Then let's really be able to put that out there. If you're in a space where you're dreaming of something of in a career, especially knowing that a lot of people have been laid off, acknowledging that it can't just be this one opportunity of just having that 9 to 5 the rest of your life, because as you can see, a lot of folks have been laid off. And that's helped me to understand things as well because I've been laid off and it actually helped me to open up my own consortium and consulting business as well. All right, so let's go back to Gladys. Gladys, what do you hope to get out of this experience? Like, what are you really wanting to access?
I want to access so much money.
So much money.
So
Okay,
much money
awesome.
that I'm drowning in it.
Hey, let's go.
Drown. I'm drowning. Oh, swimming. I'm swimming in it.
Swimming in it. Yes. All
Yeah.
right. And I want to say this is a really great opportunity as well, y'all, for vision board creation. Like, the New Year's coming up. Even the spaces of people identify what New Year means. That can also be in the springtime. For those which is awesome. But also acknowledging during this time when it just feels so like learned helplessness right now. It feels like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think or dream. It's important to practice in this. Okay. All right, Jaren, what do you want to get out of this experience? What are you wanting to access with ease?
I want to access with ease by learning how to be more liberated with yourself, like how to be more self-resilient with yourself. I want to like
Mm,
reach that potential. I feel like I have like a little bit of an idea of what I can become, but I want to see how I can like maneuver that to its full potential, if that makes
mm,
sense.
That makes total sense. Really awesome to acknowledge that you're in a space to reimagine, like truly the liberated self. Okay. So, as I have been able to introduce y'all, that I have a box of colors to help you to get this space. Can
okay.
y'all choose a color, please?
Orange.
Orange.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get out my handy wand. Remember, I talked about this handy wand. Now, reminding yourself that, again, this wand is just helping you to actually get to that spot. I'm helping you to get to that spot. But as you already saw, when I asked y'all about that vacation, your eyes already knew where to go. So I just want to just name that,
Mhm.
okay? So that's important to name as well. So we're going to get you to your expansion spot. This is the part where you will be in a place to reimagine those possibilities with ease, okay? So I'm going to start it over here. I want you to follow that orange here and here. And I want you to look up and also down. Okay. Do you have your spot? Okay, I see Jared. Okay, okay. Okay, Jared, you're there. Okay. Gladys, let me know. Do you have her spot? Do you feel something in your body that help you to capture that area?
A little bit.
Okay, let's try it again. Okay, I see Jared. Jared is definitely he is tuned. I see the attunement. Okay,
Mm,
so I'm gonna watch your eyes once more, and I'll help you as well to get there. Okay, so what I want you to also pay attention to is how your body reacts to a certain part. That when you follow that ball, that you'll go, oh, oh, that's something there. Okay,
mm,
and I want you to really give honor to that. And if
okay.
you feel yourself kind of drawn into it, allow yourself to just follow that spot and just be into that spot. Okay, all right.
All right.
So let's follow it here, here. I see a little blink in there. Okay. Here. Now I'm going to go up, okay, just to see if it's up here as well. And also I'm going to follow it down here. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, as being a spotting practitioner, I saw you blink really right here. Like it went
Mm.
really tough. Did you feel something there?
Yeah, I blinked when it was transitioning to the center.
Okay.
I was like, it's either the right or it's the center. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
you let me know. You let me know where did you
Mhm.
feel it, and it doesn't have to be exactly those spots. It could be in any part of this, right? So where do
Yeah,
you feel? You let me know.
like a little bit to the other way. Yeah, like
This right here,
yeah,
right here.
in the area right there. Yeah,
Okay, you wanted me to go down a little bit?
a little bit.
Uh,
Right.
okay,
Yeah, it was right. It was
right
right
there.
there. Hmm.
Okay, okay, okay. So I want you to hold that spot. Okay, just hold that spot. Just think about that spot. We can always come back to it. Your mind does remember it. Okay, so you'll remember that. Now I want you to think about the space of really getting to that soul spot. Okay, soul spot is really who you truly are. Truly acknowledging that, wow, oh my goodness, you already know your expansion spot where you're going to get to, but truly like who you are, how you're going to be in a place to just connect to yourself. I'm not talking about like who you pretend to be, all that, but just truly who you are. Okay. Do you understand what I'm asking in this moment? Everybody's asking. Okay. Jan, who you give me a thumbs up? Okay. All right. Cool. So we'll try it again, but this time we're going to our soul spot, who you truly are. Okay. I'm going to start here. Let me know if it's here. Here. I'm going to go up. I'm gonna go down. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Were you able to connect with your soul spot, who you truly are?
Hmm.
Okay. Jared is definitely he's right there. Okay. Jared, you already okay, you already filled it right there. Okay.
How come
Gladys.
Jared is always Jared is
Okay.
just connected and I need assistance?
No, it's okay. That's
Jaren's like,
exactly
I have this. Yes.
yeah.
I know me and I know who I pretend to be, but I know me.
So, with this
Oh.
being stated, there's no right or wrong. It's the things that I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why brain spotting is so great, is that we begin to trust our body and connect with our
Mm,
body. Because we're always taught to be in the frontal lobe, to just talk it out, talk it out, talk it out. And so sometimes when we kind of connect with our bodies, we go, wait, I know that, but I'm also like, our society has taught us to ignore a lot of things, which is very
mm,
important to name. Western society colonized, like being a place where we're colonized to believe that we should just talk things out or don't feel those things. Like right now in our world, right now, a lot of people are being so numb to things that are so horrific in our world right now. So
mm.
that's the part that I'm naming, that sometimes we can't access that. And this is why we practice this to get to truly who you are. Okay. So let me help you get there. All right. So I'm going to watch again. Just so I'm going to watch your eyes. You help me as well. Okay. Here, here, here. Let me go up. And then we're going to go down. Okay. There was an eyebrow raise like in this up area. Okay.
Mhm,
So you let me
mhm.
know how far I should go up
Okay.
or left or right. You let me know. Was it here? Because it seemed like it was going up here.
It might be there. It might be
Right
there.
there? It might
Mhm.
be there. Okay. Okay. So you have that there. So just remember that spot there. I remember your spot was down here for the expansion spot. And then this is your soul spot, who you truly are. Okay.
Okay.
Jan, do you have your two spots? Do you remember your two spots? Okay, Jan is like, okay, so sorry to laugh. It's just
We
active.
know Jaren does.
I just want to say when you truly when you're truly activated, this is what happens. You kind of see the kind of like glaze, like, okay, I'm there. Right? Okay, so that's very
Mm,
helpful. So as we know that there's a range, and I want you to tap into this as well. Okay. So at the beginning of this, I want you to think about like that expansion spot being like, I really can get to that. Okay. 10 being that you truly believe that, to 0 being like, I don't believe it at all. Okay. So I want you to think about
mm,
that number now where you're at. You don't have to say it out loud, but just be able to know where you're at. Now, when we're finished with this, I want you to be in a place where you look at that number again and go, huh, okay, I think my number's different. Okay. But what we're going to do to help you to get to that number is to pendulate between the two spots, your soul spot and your expansion spot. Gladys, I remember seeing your expansion spot in this area here. Does that feel? Yeah,
mhm,
feel okay. And then I saw your soul spot. We both saw it up here. Does that feel okay?
mhm,
Jan, you know your two spots? Okay. So you're going to literally be able to look right at your spot, and you can do whatever time it takes. You don't have to go back and forth like, a TikTok, like going back and
mm,
forth like that. But you can just go, okay, I'm here at my expansion spot, and then I'm back at my soul spot. And I want you to kind of just resonate what comes up. You don't have to be in a place where you have to talk it out. You can also just keep it in, whatever you prefer. But what we're also going to do is play a little bit of music. Now, I want to say to the audience, I'm going to play something out loud that you can hear David Grand's bilateral sound healing music for everyone to hear. But they have headphones, so they're going to play it on their headphones, okay? So, can y'all begin to play on your headphones? And then from there, I want you to look at your different spots, okay? All right. And I'm going to play for everyone here so they can understand what is being played. Okay, and I'll check up with you in just a few minutes, okay? Are we there? Let me know. Can you hear your music yet?
Mhm.
Okay, you can? Okay, great. So I want you to go to your expansion spot. It's right here, and I can hear. Was your expansion spot. And then your soul spot was up here. Does that feel okay? So I want you to go back and forth to it, okay? Just listen to your body, whatever's coming up for you. Expansion spot here. You may go here, Gladys.
Mm.
One more time. Don't forget your breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, coming back into this present moment. Coming back into this present moment. All right, I'm gonna lower this. Is it okay for me to lower it down? All right. Okay. How was that for y'all to go between the two spots? As you're coming back, you're more than welcome to be able to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, allow yourself to come back into this present moment. I saw a lot of blinking. I saw closing the eyes. That happens as well. Yes. You can stop your music too. Stop your music. So therefore you'll come back into the present moment with us together. How was that experience, y'all, to go from your expansion spot, right? Like what you truly want to access with ease, and then your soul spot, who you truly are. How was that?
Well, I'll go first. I think um the expansion spot was towards like right here, right? I think me like at first it felt like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm optimistic. I can do this. I can be so liberated with myself. It's a 10, right? But then, like, starting it off, I was like, my chest got so tight because I was scared that the doubts and stuff were going to come true. And I didn't want to, like, imagine myself in that same position again. So
Mhm.
then when I went to the expansion, no, yeah, right. The other spot, yeah, soul
Your
spot,
true, yeah, your soul.
soul spot was in the corner meter of that painting, the very bottom one. Not the top one, but the bottom. Girl, that spot right there. I was in it. I was in that thing. Like I was just like seeing me like getting my own apartment. Man, I saw him just like being more like open in my relationship. I saw me like more at ease and more like set like pacing myself, like getting to know true self, right? And then when I was like, okay, I'm getting somewhere, but I was always like going back to the expansion. So I was like, no, because I don't like that pain feeling, right? So I went back to the soul spot, and I was like, okay, I can do this. I like this. I like this. This is nice. This is nice. Okay. Now what else could we see? I was like, okay. I see my car being paid off. I see me living like at ease in my 30s. I see me retiring early. I saw a lot of things, y'all. I saw a lot of things. A lot of things. But I had to like be in the space to be like not so make it so like complex in a sense and just let things just be at ease when I was like looking at my soul spot. So that was tea.
Mm.
That was tea. That's just me though. Ooh, that
Thank
was
you
so good.
so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jared, for that and being able to acknowledge how much it is so important to name that. Again, it's a decolonizing practice. I'm just helping guiding y'all to those spots and helping you to name that. Thank you so much for sharing because this is all you. I ain't do nothing but just kind of help you get to where you already knew, right? Breaking through those thresholds, those barriers. Gladys, how you feeling? Like I know it's a little tough getting to those spots.
Yeah, I think I'm too colonized.
Wait,
I think because the way Jared just explained, I was like, that sounds so glorious, and I was really having trouble bridging the two. Like it was like,
Mm.
okay, expand, like very much a clear separation of the two. Like
Okay,
you
talk
go,
about that part. How did you know it was a clear separation?
oh, because it felt like I had to jump from one to the other. Not
Wow.
not a walk, but like a jump.
Okay, so talk about your expansion spot. You don't have to go into too much details. I don't want to like again. This is all about consent, but just
Yeah.
wanting to name like your expansion spot. What was there that had you making you feel like you had to jump to your soul spot?
I don't know. My expansion spot just felt maybe too comfortable. Honestly,
Mm.
felt a little bit too comfortable.
Too comfortable. Okay, and then your soul spot, who you truly are.
My soul spot felt like, girl, go back to that expansion spot. What did you do? What are you
Oh,
doing?
so okay.
Go back
So
over there. So yeah,
okay, so is that part of kind of comfort zone?
yes.
Okay. So, can you give yourself space of kindness to acknowledge that this is actually why we do 7 weeks of this to really help you?
Mm,
Yeah, y'all. This is a 7 week series. This is a demo, but I'm doing a 7 week series of this, so therefore you can kind of be in a place to practice doing this. You get to do this for a week 2 through week 5, because we'll have an intro week because I want to give people space to just practice being able to bring in themselves, right? Like what do they want to dream about? What are they dreaming about? How they want to participate in collective care and practice. That's great. And then the last week is like a farewell, but yet continuum because we will have a community as well that people can join, which is very
Mm.
helpful. So that's week 7. But those weeks 2 through 5, you're gonna do we're gonna do brain spotting, right? We're gonna get to that part of expansion and soul spot to really help in that practice of going, ooh, that came up in week 2 with the
Mm.
expansion of feeling comfortable. And then by the soul spot to go, girl, what you doing? Get back to the expansion. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did y'all notice how your bodies felt during this time? Because I saw, like, for me, as being trained as a certified brain spotting practitioner. I want to just name this, y'all. I am a certified, right, trained brain spotting practitioner. So I know that those who may have followed the demo, you may have felt something. And don't forget to tap into your wellness care team. Who else do you need to visit with, right? Besides just this video, because I'm not your therapist. Hey, I'm not your therapist,
Mm.
but give it a room to acknowledging who else needs to be upon your wellness care team to help you practice this. Even if you don't join us, we want you to be there because it is affordable. We want you to be there, but giving yourself that time to acknowledge who else needs to be there. So coming back to y'all, like what did y'all notice about your bodies? What you noticed when you were just brain spotting, gaze spotting?
My left eye kept twitching. I'm
I
like,
saw
ooh,
that,
what
Gladys.
is
Yeah.
this? What is wrong with my eye? Control
You were
yourself. I could not. I could not. It just every time I went up to the soul, it would be like, I'm like, whoa, okay. I don't never have an eye twitch, so that was kind of alarming.
Yeah, okay. So you have that space where that twitch, because that's where you're activated, right? Between the music, because the music really allows the bilateral, really allows from going one ear to another. And it really allows
Mm.
to stimulate that amygdala, like the middle brain, the subconscious, and it goes to the vagus nerve, right? So the spinal cord down into the vagus nerve into your body. So therefore, it's like brain to body work as well. It's
Mm.
all one versus just like separating. Westernized, colonized society teaches us to be very here, but with brain spotting, it allows you to really connect it all. Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right, Jared, what was coming up for you, body wise?
I just think, man, bro, that oh, like literally, like y'all, my chest was like so tight. Like I was like, because
Mm.
I just think, because I'm such like a so imaginative, right? And sometimes I doubt my imagination because I sometimes don't believe that's going to come true. So anxiety immediately comes through, right? So when I was in the first spot, I was like, okay, we can slowly make our way to the soul spot, but you gotta let that anxiety not take over if you want to get to that at ease. You know what I mean? So it, believe it or not, I was keeping it really pee. I was keeping it really cute over here because I was about to burst out crying. I was like,
Mm.
no, let me just go ahead and breathe. As Mita was like, okay, make sure you guys breathe. I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm here. Now my body was like, okay, let's go ahead and go into that corner. Let's go ahead and start like pondering what you see. And then that's when I felt like the tension not like be so intense than where I was at first. And then I wanted to like maneuver back and forth, like how you said, Gladys, like that jumping portion that you described. It didn't feel like a jump to me, but it kind of felt like steps, if that makes sense. Like you're slowly like stepping towards the spot that you're going to. And then once you
Mm.
like make that transition like with ease, then you get in the space of like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty nice. Now, oh wow, I never seen me being in this apartment ever before. I never thought I would afford this much
Mm.
rent. Wow, this is actually crazy. Like that's where like it took me like a lot of like I couldn't, it's not, it's like it's a mind thing, but it was also a mind and body thing. Like they're both connected. And I think that's kind of like how I felt more of that ease transition versus that anxious transition, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. And this is what I was naming of how what comes up allows you to go, okay, Who needs to be on my wellness care team to help me navigate these things, right? To see what's coming up within that space. And that's why I named to everyone, like, I am a licensed practitioner in the state of Washington, but when I show up in a space, I am going to be coach for you, coaching you in this aspect and navigating that. But most of all, guess who's also the healer of their space? It's y'all. It's y'all. It's y'all all day, And so I just hope that y'all give yourself so much softness and kindness to know that it doesn't matter. And I think one of the things I can say, Gladys, what you were naming, like the part of the I been too colonized, is actually being able to name. Like, I think this is what's so dope about, like, when we find out what's going on, we go, oh shoot. Like, for example, Dr. Resma Minicum has this amazing quote. He says, when trauma is decontextualized, okay? Decontextualized means there's like no origin story. There's no story. It can show up in a person like as a personality in a person, right? So, for example, the example can be, I'm a workaholic. Are you a workaholic, or is that a trauma response to
Mm-hmm.
capitalism? Is that a trauma response to always having our bodies equated, especially as Black bodies, equated to labor? And so we start to feel like, oh my gosh, like, who am I? Right. And I love that. He also further goes and
Mm-hmm.
says, when trauma is decontextualized within a family, it can show up as traits. Right? That's just how my big mama did it. That's just what we do over. Is it? Did they have a moment to
Mm-hmm.
rest? Shout out to Trisha Hersey, the NAP ministry, Rest is Resistance. Did they have a moment to rest? Did they? Right? And what did that feel like? Our grandmother talked about that. She said moments of rest was being able to just go, oh my gosh, we were dreaming. We were dreaming, looking up at the stars, trying to
Mm-hmm.
navigate like what was possible beyond this, because it couldn't just be this. And then she named to the resistance was to live, especially during these times right now. She was like, to live. They don't want you to live. These systems don't want you to live. And so to live was a form of resistance as well. And that was really powerful for her to name that, especially being in Jim Crow South. And we got
Mm-hmm.
Jim Crow 2025 going on as well. Coming back to the space, he says one more part of the quote. He says, when trauma is decontextualized within a community, it can show up within a culture. So hence why we have these, spaces where we identify with like being a place of like paternalism. Shout out to Tebow Kuhn, the work of just being able to name, like having this opportunities right now to know that when paternalism shows up, it's like this place of being like a micromanager. You need to kind of just like micromanage everybody. It's like, do you need to show up as that? Who
Mm-hmm.
taught you that? Where did that come from? Because we don't need to like boss people's bodies around. We don't need to do that. Or that sense of feeling like perfectionism. Oh, that's the trauma response to this space like white dominant culture, right? Being able to name that. And I wanted to shout out. I'm saying these words, but please know, do your homework to understand that a lot of this is very much so in a space where it is a social construct. Stay curious, y'all out there, but wanting to name that perfectionism. It's like, who taught you that? We're human. Have y'all done this life before? We're allowed to make mistakes, and we're not a mistake in doing so. I just want to say, y'all, thank you so very much for being in a space with me in this demo. I just want to ask, there anything that came up for you that was last thoughts that you want to share with the community, with just folks who will be watching this later? Anything that you can name, and we can go from there. Oh,
It's
you
Jared's.
talking, Jared? Okay, you're thinking through it.
Mhm.
Okay. And before we go to what I will do is do one release. So therefore y'all can release as well the day and the evening. So therefore you're still allowing yourself to just process and let it go. Okay. So we'll do one release. Anything that's coming up for you, Gladys, before we do the final release?
You know the song by the OJs. Is it the OJs? I don't know, but it's like, I got work to do. I got work to
Work
do.
to do.
It's
Work
the
to
Isley
do.
Brothers. That's
Yes.
that's all that keeps coming in my head. Oh my goodness, work to
Yeah.
do. I got
Yes,
some
that
work to
part.
do.
And we're in a space where, again, give ourselves so much kindness because we are so worthy of this opportunity right now to just dream beyond. And I think this is really a great example for folks when they see, like, what can I do? Start with self. Start with self to just dream what's possible. Because some folks I've heard too was like, oh my gosh, I just don't know what to dream. come on in to our 7-week series to allow
Mm.
yourself to just dream. See what comes up, okay? I'm going to pull up the orange ball one more time, and this time I just want y'all to release everything that came up today, so therefore you can just rest a bit more, give yourself this time to just let go what we participate within, okay? All right, so I'm pulling it up one more time. You don't have to listen to your music, but right now I just want you to release everything into this orange ball. Release it. Don't forget your breath. Just release, release, release. Let it go. Release, 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 release. Let it go. Don't forget your breath. Release, release. Very good. Y'all let me know when y'all have released it all. Don't forget your breath. Release. Let it go. Release, release. Release it. Release, release. Release, release. Let me know if y'all released it fully, and I'll pull it down. Take your time. Release. Let it go. Let me know with a thumbs up once you fully released. Thumbs up, okay? Release. Release.
I need you to move it from my expansion spot because I'm not
Okay.
releasing it.
So sorry.
I, I've been trying, but I'm like, I can't let my expansion spot go. Move it to the other side.
Okay. We'll do it again. Really, thank you for that, Gladys.
It's
It's
totally
so
gone
good.
now. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I was
So
trying.
release.
I was trying. I could not.
Okay, let's try it again. That's really good. It shows your body knows exactly where that is. So here, just release,
It's
release
gone.
it.
I'm
It's
good.
okay.
I'm good now.
You're good. Can
Yes.
I lower this down, y'all? Yes. And I just want to say this is also humor. Humor is so much good medicine, y'all. Like, we don't have to be in here to be so performative. For what? What are we being performative for? Thank y'all so much for joining me in this space. I thank you for those who are watching. Thank you so much. Again, don't forget to check in with your wellness care team, wherever that may be. And we are so worthy to be able to dream, participate in collective care, and practice. Again, thank you so much. So grateful. And stay tuned because I will provide y'all with how to access our 7-week coaching series that is starting in August. So stay tuned. All right.
Mm,
Thank y'all so much. One moment. Let us
thank
be
you.
able to end. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much, Gladys. All right. Bye, you guys.